I've been waking up slow with the weight in my chest, like the sun forgot how to shine in the west. And I smile when they ask, say I'm doing just fine, but there's thunder rolling quiet in the back of my mind. Some days are light, and some days I fake, and some days I break for my own damn sake. Well, the thing is, I'm trying, even when the voice in my head keeps lying. It's a war just to get out of bed, but I breathe in deep and I face it instead. No, I'm not alright, but I'm fighting to be. Well, the thing is, I'm still me. I got friends who don't call, and I don't blame them. Hard to hold space when your world's gone vacant. And I wish I could tell you what's missing inside, but it's foggy in here, even with open eyes. I wear my silence like armor, I know, but there's hope in the cracks where the light starts to show. Well, the thing is, I'm healing, even when I don't trust what I'm feeling. Every scar is a line in my song, every stumble's a sign I've been walking this long. And I don't have a map, but I've got my feet. Well, the thing is, I'm still me. I won't lie and say it's easy, but I won't hide the storm inside. If you're walking through the darkness, take my hand, we'll walk side by side. Well, the thing is, we're learning, and the fire in our hearts keeps burning. Even when the night feels too long, the strength in the fact we go on. So if you're not okay, let this song set you free. 'Cause the thing is, you're still you, and that's still enough for me.
Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? So today's live is about unspecified personality disorder and my struggle with it. And other people might be struggling with it also. So let's get started. What is unspecified personality disorder? UPD is a diagnosis used when somebody experiences significant distress or impairment due to personality traits that don't align with any specific personality disorder listed in the DSM-5. It's a category for individuals whose personality difficulties cause problems in daily life that don't fully meet the criteria for specific personality disorder diagnosis. Here are some detailed explanations. What it is. UPD is the type of personality disorder diagnosis used when a person's personality traits cause significant distress or impairment in social, occupational, or other important areas of functioning, but they don't meet the full criteria for a specific personality disorder like borderline, antisocial, or narcissistic. Well, that's a serious word right there, narcissistic. Let's stay far away from that shit. Why is it used? Clinicians might use this diagnosis when an individual's personality trait are a mix of several different personality disorders when the symptoms don't quite fit into a specific category, but still cause significant problems. Aaron, how you doing? How is it diagnosed? UPD is diagnosed when a person exhibits a long-term pattern of behavior and internal feelings that differ from what is expected, causing significant problems in their life. Symptoms can vary widely from person to person, but may include difficulties with relationships, emotional regulation, impulsivity, self-esteem, and distorted thinking. Examples: someone with UPD might exhibit traits similar to borderline personality disorder, such as impulsivity and unstable relationships, but not have the full range of symptoms. Another individual might display traits both narcissistic and antisocial personality disorder without meeting the full criteria for either. Importance: while UPD might seem vague, it is crucial diagnosis because it acknowledges that the individual is experiencing significant difficulties relating to their personality and allows for appropriate treatment and support. Treatment for UPD often involves psychotherapy, such as cognitive behavioral therapy or dialectical behavioral therapy, to help individuals manage their symptoms and improve their functioning. So with me, I was diagnosed with UPD later on in life. When I sobered up and I quit drinking, it, into my mid 30s, that's when I was diagnosed with UPD. And I've dealt with it ever since. And they're just getting more and more detailed with it. So we're going to go into more detail of DSM-5 301.9, quotation F60.9, unspecified personality disorder. Now, these are certain symptoms, okay? So the most important essential factor is that long-term pattern of behavior and internal feelings that differ greatly from what is normal or expected. Other symptoms may include obsessive self-interest, fear of being alone, abnormal promiscuity. I can't even pronounce the word, and I know what it is. And I'm pretty sure you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Marked suspicion of others, a pattern of detachment, distorted thinking, extreme sensitivity. I probably have the extreme sensitivity, a lack of emotionality, disregard for rules and obligations. That's interesting because I respect my elders. What causes UPD? Is it preventable? So there isn't a single cause for any given personality disorder. Instead, there's a range of physical and psychological reasons that may be to blame. These are determined on a case-by-case basis. On a physical note, unspecified personality disorder or any other personality disorder may stem from genes or a chemical imbalance in the brain, a difficult childhood, characterized by physical or emotional abuse, as well as stress or a particularly traumatic event may also be underlying cause for the development of this disorder. The exact symptoms of one's disorder will often lead to a discovery and better understanding of the cause in a given individual, which myself went through physical abuse, sexual abuse, and other symptoms of that. I will get into detail later. Just not in this live. Well, let me get my banner going. Treatment for unspecified personality disorder. And like I said, psychotherapy. Psychotherapy, individuals with personality disorder talk to a mental health physician about their moods, thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. They learn to identify unhealthy patterns and better handle stressful situations that may cause or stem from their condition. This is a form of therapy, can be given in individual sessions, group sessions, or even sessions that involve friends and their family. The best approach for you will be determined by your mental health professional based on your symptoms and state of being. Medication. I don't talk about medication, and I'm just going to leave it at that. So, any questions? April T, how you doing? Damn, girl, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. So, I've been sharing with you guys that I was diagnosed in my mid 30s with UPD. And I still don't understand it because I didn't go, I haven't had, I haven't, I don't think I had the right therapy in the past several years to understand UPD and work through it. I just had regular therapy. JH, how you doing? And aloha to you too. So, you know, you guys know with UPD, with some people that have UPD could have narcissistic traits. I don't believe I do, but I might. Who knows? Um, I know I'm not self-centered, and it ain't all about me because if it was, I wouldn't do this live stream and try to talk to other people and be there for other people if I was self-centered. Because the people I talk to, I don't brag about. So UPD is unspecified personality disorder. It is connected to borderline personality disorder, antisocial personality disorder, and narcissism. So, and with UPD, unspecified personality disorder, they have traits that align with all three of those, which I don't agree that I have it, but my psychiatrist said I did. I might have to be reevaluated by another psychiatrist or psychologist. I might have to be reevaluated. So, April T, Aaron wants to know if you have her blocked because she can't see you. You know, Aaron. So, April T sees you, Aaron. So, you might have April T accidentally blocked. George, I love you, bro. I love you, George. Oh, George. When I hit the do not like button, it's couple more days, bro. Couple more days, I'll be up there. Couple more days. So I take the weekend off. I'll be live Monday. I got to get packed up Tuesday because I fly out Wednesday. So I'll probably be live Thursday. So that's the game plan. That's the game plan. And who knows? The cigar shop that I frequent up north, they do podcasts. They do live podcasts once a week. So I might even be there for that. Who knows? We will see. I'll probably try to set up my channel and have the mic in the center, and go live in a cigar shop and the camera. I used to have 2 cameras, now I only have 1. So it would have been cool to have 2 cameras set up, but that's not going to happen. Have 1 camera set up where well, at least you fixed it, Aaron. At least you fixed it. That's weird. YouTube just blocking people. Never heard of that. What? It won't unblock her. I'll have to reach out to YouTube. That don't make sense. That's weird. But April T can see everything that you're posting because she's a mod. So if April T has to say something to Aaron, I'll just highlight it so Aaron can see it. See? I must be a bad girl. I have hundreds blocked, and I don't block a ton of people. You might need to change your password, Aaron, to YouTube. Just saying. Might need to change your password. And if Buck Cherry Lover is in here and can hear me, I sent you a message. I accepted your friend request. I tried calling you. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you're getting the notifications, but I did reach out. So I'm going to drop the panel link. See if anybody wants to come up and join the panel. Not all my lives, I'm going to do an hour. So, yeah, April T. I would do some research on it too. I could hold on. So what you do, this is what I do, right? This is what I do. Okay? Because this is for educational purposes only, and I'm not a medical professional. Comments can be triggering and emotional. Just had to put that out there. What I do before every live, I think of a topic. I Google it. I let AI tell me what their opinion is of it. And then I go and research it. I click on multiple psychology links to see if they line up with what AI says. And if it does, then I give the synapses of that disorder. Okay. And then I'll go into a psychology link and go into more detail of unspecified personality disorder. Okay. Some people agree with UPD. Some people say that, you can't, but I know I don't have split personalities, and I know I don't have a borderline personality disorder, and I know I'm not a narcissist. And because narcissists don't care about other people but themselves. And if I cared only about myself, I wouldn't be trying to help other people doing what I do. So I don't understand. Like, I don't. But it is what it is. It is, but it's in the DSM-5. So I go, a lot of my articles come from Yale, Mayo Clinic. Um, I never use Wikipedia. Nope. I'll do Yale Medicine. So and I just bounce around to different sites and I use, but I might have symptoms from those different personality disorders. That's the reason why it's unspecified. Like I might have a trait from one of them and a trait from another one and a trait from another one, but it doesn't line up with either all of them. So it's unspecified. So, but I'm still learning about myself. I'll tell you that. I'm still learning about myself. We learn about ourselves every day. I don't care what anybody says. We learn about ourselves every single day. Every day that we walk, we talk, we read, we learn about ourselves every day. So, nope, we keep evolving. So, with that being said, I want to thank you guys for being here and hanging out. It's a short live, but sometimes I don't like dragging on lives unless people have interesting things to say in the comments. So, you know, I relearn every day in the school pickup line that it does that that Tesla drivers are assholes. Oh, and George, you're not an asshole, even though you drive a Tesla. So don't listen to Aaron. uh, what makes Tesla drivers assholes? Can we have group therapy, Eduardo? Christina, how you doing? So you made it in at the tail end of the first half of the live, at the tail end. I was talking about unspecified personality disorder, a disorder that I was diagnosed with, and I still don't understand. You know, I'm still confused about it. I've read about it, I've talked about it, and I still don't understand it. I think I need to be re-diagnosed with some of the things I have. I really do. I need a new evaluation. I know I have bipolar because I struggle with mood swings like crazy, ups and downs. You know, I know. Yeah, Aaron. It could just be PMS. uh, Try dyslexia and ADHD. I'm wild. Man. So you have to read it twice or three times to man, that's got to be tough having dyslexia. ADHD, you know, I know a lot of people that, like my brother, he lives with it now. He accepts it. He embraces it. He don't take anything for his ADHD. So my little brother has ADHD. Hey, men have PMS. uh, uh, so um I got a new laptop coming in soon. So I think I'll be able to cam up with it and it won't slow down my internet. It won't lag, hopefully. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So, but everybody, I had a hot today. I almost didn't go live today because today was pretty hot outside and I worked. I I actually got out and helped a friend cut up some metal for scrapping. I didn't get much done because the heat was brutal. So, well, you're right. Okay, I'm not rushing everybody off. I'm not. It was 110 in the direct sunlight. 110. It was brutal. When's the draft? The football draft party. Is that tonight, Christina? Oh, man. Brutal. Yeah, we don't have dry heat here in Florida. We got humidity heat. Instant sweat. So, but, all right. Well, I am getting off here, and I will see you guys Monday. I will see you guys on Monday. Don't know the topic yet, but on Monday. I will see you on Monday. With that being said, Nana's Dragonfly, how you doing? Just making it in as we're getting ready to head out. With that being said, I will see you guys Monday. Nana, I'll call you tomorrow at some point. I'll message you first. And I will see you guys. So, Nana's Dragonfly, Aaron seems to have, YouTube has blocked over 100 people. And you're one of them. April T's one of them. She's not seeing anybody in chat. She has to contact YouTube and figure out what's going on. She doesn't understand what's going on. Just wanted to let you know. Christina sees you, Nana. I see you, Nana. I got no reason to have you blocked. I don't block anybody on YouTube. Nobody is blocked. I don't block anybody. If I don't like the person, I just ignore them. I need to start doing that. With that being said, I will see you guys Monday, same time, same place at, well, the thing is. Take care, my friends.